We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. No green screen right now, right? What do you guys think that is? Huh? How's everybody doing for one? What a bad day. Bad day for news, man. Hate to see it. You see behind me? That's like a fraction of the physical collection. This is the fun stuff. This is the stuff I like everybody to see, right? This is the stuff that as a collector and a connoisseur of this art and this craft, this level of media, that I like to share with you guys, right? We love the physicals. We got our whole Castlevania shelf up here, right above where you guys can't see. We got our whole Resident Evil shelf up there. There are people that work endless hours to create entertainment for us, the consumer, to enjoy. We spend our hard-earned money as consumers to purchase the products and find entertainment out of it, right? We find entertainment. We enjoy it. You love to see it, and they want to take it all away from us. Now, I'm not a doom and gloom kind of guy. You guys know damn well, if you've been on this channel as long as I've been creating content, we always try to put forth a good positive vibe. And when I was thinking about when I was going to start this live stream, how I wanted to start it off, it was going to be without a green screen. It's going to be without a green screen so I can communicate with you, the people I love interacting with on Discord, on the stream, and everything else, and have a conversation about physical media. I love physical media, okay? You guys know I'm a big collector. You've seen the videos. You know I love going to the exchange. I love going to the mom and pop game stores. I love supporting those local shops more than anything. And when I think about the news that dropped today from a brand I've pretty much been supporting for 30 years, right? I remember when I got my first PlayStation 1 back when the DualShock got released, and I've been a Sony guy since. Sony's always been there for me, and I've been happy to support them. I was a little weary over the past couple months of what I was seeing as I was, looking at my purchase catalog on the Vita store, and things were starting to disappear. And that's when I said a couple weeks ago, hey guys, you need to pay attention to this on PS3 and Vita. I bet you Sony shuts this stuff down. And that was the second bit of bad news we found out today. But let's talk about the main doom and gloom that is existing right now. And that is Sony saying no physical games from 2028 going on. Well, that's tough. That's tough to hear. That is the nail in the console coffin for me, where why in the hell would I not be just buying games on my gaming PC? You guys know one thing we love doing on this channel. It is all about physicals. It's all about OG hardware. Emulation's great. When we get to Silent Hill 4 The Room, we're going to play that on GOG. Shout out to GOG. Those guys are actually doing a great job in game preservation. Now, Sony wants to take game preservation and throw it out the window. Well, for me, and the way I like to go about business, owning those retro consoles, owning ways to work around retro hardware on capture to be able to play physicals, that is the way. There's going to be a lot of stuff that gets lost in the shuffle. There's things they're going to take away from you. We already saw what happened in California, where you do not own a digital game. You have a license for it. So that was already a big red flag that we saw flown over the summer. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. And I don't want to doom prophecy anything, but I'm telling you right now what this is going to do and how it's going to affect the overall market to a degree is scary. And it's something that I expected, but did not expect to drop the start of this new fiscal year. With that being said, I am not surprised in the least, because you know what happens in this day and age? It's all about profits, baby. It's all about bottom line. They can tell you, the consumer, guess what? Look at all the waste we're saving. How many copies of Madden now aren't going to just be garbage? The cases, the discs, all that stuff. Yeah, it's fine. I said weeks ago on stream, those games should have been digital only. No one now, not to affect any of my people that love their sports games, but not many people want to go back and play Madden 2022. Making that a digital only makes sense. What we're doing right now is dangerous. We're going to look at those GTA 6 pre-orders and say, you know what? The data is there. The data is there, and this is what we're going with. People want digital only. And, you know, I've been victim of this. I've pre-ordered a game digitally. I've done it. I've had to do it. But to say that the data is there because of the game that a very minute audience is going to pre-order that literally plays like 3 types of games a year. If you're going to say that is who we all are, you failed this entire media and the people that support it and love it. We don't need every game to sell 10 million copies to be successful. Not every game is going to do that. Those are numbers that were unachievable, but now it's what they think the norm is. It's disgusting. It bums me out, but it's the world we live in. Luckily for us, we have the ability to go back and actually own something. It might be pricey, but if you want to go out and spend your money that you earn making a living, that you earn going about what you want to do with, that's on you. I am all about physical media. I have quite a collection. I never need to buy a new game after this, and I could probably stream stuff until the day I die. And that is the truth. It's incredibly disappointing, and I never expected Sony, the group, on the PlayStation 4, this is how you play a game with a friend, and handing that disc. Shame on you, Sony. I am incredibly disappointed in everything that you announced today, and I hope there's a big enough backlash that maybe something positive happens, because one thing we can say about people, about us, the consumer, the people that spend our money on this product, we hold the power. They don't hold the power. We hold the power. The power is in the player, baby, and you know what? We can say no, and we cannot support. Sure, I can buy it on Steam, and that's what I'll do. I am not buying a console that's going to be digital only. It ain't happening. Why the hell would I buy a console? And if you want to say, oh, I like the controller, I can use that damn controller on my PC. Guess what? That's how we played BioRand with a DualSense. That's how we played BioRand. I'm sorry for this long-winded start, guys. I know the chat's popping off. I am fired up. I am incredibly just saddened by the news today. But I am here because I wanted to go green screenless tonight with this, with the physical media behind me, to let you guys know we have the power and we can say no to the bullshit, because literally we're the consumer. We're the ones that pay for this stuff. I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm going to catch up with the chat and say what's up to everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here and listening to my long-winded intro. Kevlar Vest, what's up? You already know. You knew I was coming in hot. Edgar, what's going on? Yep, we're going to finish up Parasite Eve 2 tonight. DeKitty, what's going on? And guys, if you don't know already, check out the Discord. Reach out to DeKitty. DeKitty's got all your needs. DeKitty will take care of you, and I will leave it at that. Sting, what's going on, my guy? Welcome, welcome. Cyclone, do we have a new avatar? Welcome, welcome, my guy. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Ed Rob, what is going on? The Panda is Tekken 3. Yes, Tekken 3 does have the Panda. Absolutely. What is happening, everybody? Let's lock in. I will say this right now. You know, there's a famous quote. You either die being a hero or you live long enough to be the villain, right? I'll leave it at that as I hit the exit door here on my lovely PlayStation 1 console, on my lovely physicals, which I will be rocking out as always. We're not going to stand for this crap. We're not going to stand for it. We're not going to do it. Look, I already see it. I already see it when I go to the store and I want to download Castlevania Chronicles on a different Vita. Well, it's removed. You go and check your download list. It ain't there anymore. I never owned it to begin with. But you know what I do own? I own the physical. And that's sitting right in front of me. They can't take that away from me, and they can't take it away from all of you. Sure, it's going to be expensive. There are workarounds. There's other ways to go about it. And we're not going to stand for taking it up the hoop when we are the consumers that give them our money. We're not doing it. We're not doing it, fam. Dan, what is going on? Welcome, my guy. I'm sorry, guys. This hits me in a certain spot where I do have a platform. I have a voice. It might not be the largest voice. It might not be the loudest in the room, but it doesn't need to be, because I know I got people right here with me that have already voiced their displeasure for what's going on, and we're going to stand up for it. And for everybody, we've been waiting for GTA 6 for how many years? And we're going to have it for every console generation for the next 3 generations, just like GTA 5. And I made a post in Blue Sky. Rockstar, you make great games, but the way you treat your developers and everything else, all you've done has been a headache for everything and every new game release, waiting on your delayed game. And then you go and do this to us. And to say the data is there, you know where the data is? The data is for a select group of people, and those aren't your everyday gamers. And with that being said, I can't wait to wrap up Parasite Eve 2. We're probably going to after party tonight, because I am going to take this last boss and I'm going to kick it right in between the legs, and we're going to get through this thing and start something else and have a little after party, because damn, I'll tell you this much right now, I am fired up. And when we talk about the age of pirating, all you did was light a fire under a lot of asses. And those people are a lot smarter than I am. And they're going to be the people that I lean towards in the future, because there's no reason, none, to take what they're trying to give us. You don't need it. You don't need it. So we're going back to the tent. We're going to basically get ourselves geared up and ready for what's ahead of us. I was a little underprepared at the end of last stream. Amanda, thank you so much for coming back. Amanda says, I'm back and ready to see you kick some butt. Thank you so much, Amanda. You are truly living up to your name. You are amazing. And I appreciate you and everything wholeheartedly. I know I had a lot to say, but honestly, there's so much more that needs to be said. And I just hope you guys continue to fight the good fight. And let's not let this be the end of all of this for us. What's going to happen is Sony already pulled back from, exclusives being available on other platforms. So that's going to be their attempt to save PlayStation 6. And if PlayStation 6 stays the way that it sounds like it's going to be, you can count me out. I will be strictly playing games, old school games, going through the backlog, and playing things on my Alienware and not buying into this crap. Buy hard copies. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Sting. Welcome, my guy. Stone Rose Webb. Groovy Retro, what is up? We do have the Mongoose. Let's check our inventory. This is my later save file that was previous to us attempting the last boss. So let's see what we got cooking here. Oh, man. They just wanted me to be fired up. That's all they wanted. So we have that in our inventory already. I'm going to buy more Airburst. M4A1. I think we're going to focus on the M4A1 for the second form of this boss and not start off against the main boss with the M4A1. We're going to go 9 milli. And what I learned about this boss fight, if we can take out different appendages of the boss, it makes the second form much less powerful. So that's going to be kind of our course of action here. So we're going to do everything we can do and lead up to this. No green screen for good reason tonight. Again, it's all about the physical media. It's all about the collection. It's all about the games. That's what we are. We are gamers. We are consumers. We are consumers of the gaming industry, and we're not going to let this shit hold us back, baby. We are not. So let's lock and load. I'm going to have to go through all this stuff again, guys, and check what I got. All these healing items are big. We're going to want our 9 milli back. We're going to want to battle here. I'm going to have to go through this entire inventory. I was hoping I was going to be able to do this last night, so you guys didn't have to watch me do this on stream, but I'm going to have to do it on stream. So let's just lock in. So let's actually, right now, let's go and buy all the stuff. I gotta compose myself. Appreciate you, Edgar. Appreciate you so much. You guys, it's hard to take it all in, but we're in this together. We're going to decompress, and we're going to lock in to the finale of Parasite Eve 2. That's what we're going to do. These Spartan rounds could be very clutch to have. Let's right now buy more airbursts. I have 44. We'll max that out to what we can hold. I could buy more Magnum rounds. I wish I could change maps while I'm here. You guys, let your voices be heard in the chat. We got a lot of healing on us. Let's actually look. What other healing items do they have for us? Can I just buy all ringers? You got recovery 3. Thank you, Sting. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, there's they give you 4 freebies over here, and I think that's to light a fire under your ass to be like, hey, these are really useful against flying enemies. And that's obviously the Eve, the second form of the boss. And that is like right here. So we've already grabbed those. There's nothing else to get. No, I think you ran through it damn well, and I appreciate you so much. We're ready at 10 like hype, guys. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. If you haven't already hit that like button, let's get this thing out to a larger audience, and let's let this be a banger of a finale. If we complete this in due time, I'm going to after party with you guys with something that's going to be a lot of fun. I can bring that. And let's bring all these over, and let's buy as much of this ammo as we can. We're going to see. The mods are doing their mod thing, and I appreciate it so much. And look, I will give a shout out to GOG. Good old games. Again, I talked about it with Silent Hill 4. They did the same thing with Cold Fear, another game that's locked on PlayStation 2. Re-released it on GOG. Added quality of life things to it. That's a fun survival horror game. Kind of like a poor man's Resident Evil 4. You're on a ship. Has some cool mechanics to it. That's something I'm going to also stream with you guys. I have the physical behind me. But GOG is a good game preservation. And, you know, when you see these companies where they basically take stuff that you paid for and take it off, you can't make it up. So we got Spartan ammo. So we can't even get... So I guess I need to focus on Spartan if we're going to use 9 milli. So let's grab some Spartan ammo. I'm going to try to fight the first form of this boss with Spartan. We're going to do a couple different tests with this. And see how it goes. I want to get through this. I think we did a commendable job on my last fight with this boss at the end of Monday's stream. So I know I have Spartan ammo stashed away somewhere. Let's see where that is. Okay, it looks like we burned through all of that Spartan ammo before. All right, yeah, that's a good point. So this is before I upped my metabolism to unlock the final water ability, which is that drain or whatever. We can do that. You can pause and take a look at what I just showed. I'm going to go ahead and get the ammo crank in here. So we need to get Spartan. Basically going through all this right now to get ourselves in working order here. I've never gone through this game all the way. So it's going to be interesting to see this pop off. And what did we store? Hydra. We now have full Spartan. 500. We got the airburst. We got the mongoose. The big thing that we're going to have to deal with in this fight is our armor and our slots available. So if we switch this out now, let's equip the mongoose. So we have the Meta rounds. We have 25 of them. All right. So what we're going to do, since we're right here, let's go ahead and get this elevated. Let's get the life drain. Revive that. And then this requires 4,000. We're probably not going to be able to take that any further. We can follow the dog. Let's get a save in here. And we're going to make some moves, guys. We're going to make some moves. And make our way towards that boss. Matthew Green, what is up? I do want to cheese tank that. I'm going to try to take out those appendages and make that second form like a little bit easier for us. I think we were so close at the end on Monday night stream. I know I battled that boss for like an hour. It was not easy. It definitely pushed me to my limits, and it also got really late at that point. And I think I was battling just game fatigue as well. But let's put an end to this thing. So then I can after party with you guys, and we can just kind of chill and bullshit together a little bit. Now, I know I want to wait for the dog. I don't know if I can open the doors before the dog gets to the appropriate door. I don't know. So we're going to kind of play this out and let this kind of run slowly. What's up, Adrian? Hope you're well. And I did love that. What's crazy about that is Wolverine and Insomniac responded to the whole GTA 6 thing and was like, yes, we're going to have a physical game. And then a week later, here we are getting the news from Sony, from a Sony exclusive the week prior, to then being like, we're done with physical games. Can't make it up. I still think they miss an opportunity here with the dog being in the Bronco and riding out. We'll keep our tent save so we can always go back to it, and then we'll make the first save kind of our going forward towards EOG shit. I'll tell you what was a good Wolverine game. That was the X-Men Origins Wolverine game. That shit was fun as hell. I don't know if you guys played that. Similar vibe. It played a lot like God of War kind of combo action. We'll see. They're basically trying to kill off me wanting to play any of their new releases, which is disgusting, but it is what it is. Look at that. Let's go, Pooch. Now, I will tell you guys, the Nintendo Wii version of that game is much, much different than the PS3, Xbox 360 version. That dog is like, where are you going? Come this way. Are you sure, doggo? Do I trust you? Yes, we trust the doggo. Yes, the arcade game's the best one. That is a fun one. That's a lot of fun. You can't beat that cabinet also. All right, here we go. You ready now? You already know where we're going. I do kind of love the dog smelling and sniffing and checking out the other areas. I kind of want it to follow me. Let's go, Flint. That's a good boy. Yeah, the dog in Parasite Eve 1 did not fare too well. We already know this whole scene, so we're going to skip that. So what I might do, what I was kind of thinking that I might do on this is when we have to deal with the dude that was cheesing me for some hit points right before the boss, if I can kill him and then come back and save, I was going to do just that. So we're actually going to ignore this phone for now, and I can come back to it. It's kind of where I'm at. Gotta love that. I really just wanted to get on and jam with you guys and have a good time, and then all this news dropped. We're going to let this play out for people that didn't see it. So lock in. Lock into Star-Lord and all this crazy shit going on here. This gives me time to catch up with the chat. Yeah, Matt, we were just going off about all the bad news that Sony dropped today. That game was interesting, Adrian. I played the hell out of that back in the day. Mark was great voicing Wolverine. That had a cool stealth. That was like a stealth game for the most part. It had some really cool commands you could put in implementing stealth kills in it, which was a lot of fun. The game had a lot of costumes also. Had a lot of good unlockables in it. If you guys haven't played that, it's kind of hard. You can play it with cheats that makes it a lot easier. But it's a fun romp for sure on the PlayStation 2. And it's interesting because the cover of it, you have Wolverine with their boy Hugh Jackman, and then the game itself is voiced by Mark Hamill, and it's more of a comic book game and not what we got with X3, where it was then voiced with Hugh Jackman and more of a game-centric, where you had Wolverine in a beat-em-up style, you had Iceman in more of a rail shooter, and then the third character in that was Nightcrawler, and that was more of a stealth game. So they implemented like all these different versions into one game itself. Here comes Star-Lord. Star-Lord's fired up. Yeah, and that's exactly right. Like, I look at the shit I bought on PlayStation 3 and Vita and seeing some of those titles disappear. And that's why I like DeKitty and what DeKitty does. Shout out to DeKitty, man. Look at our share space. DM DeKitty. I'll leave it at that. As Jeff Goldblum says, nature finds a way. And by nature, I mean us. The human race. We find a way. See, Dan, we go from like bullshitting back and forth and me being like, I'm not doing CRT. It's too much extra with what I have set up in here. To go full CRT, I'll find workarounds. To then being like, actually, it's just, shit's going to be digital. And it doesn't even matter. Like, can you imagine the retailers, how they felt about this news? Retailers that are only like outlets for brand new games like GameStop, you're going to be able to sell consoles, peripherals. Is someone going to drive to GameStop to get a digital download code? What's the point? How does GameStop survive any of this? I mean, they have to go under. Or GameStop becomes more of a retro chain. And that's where they go going forward, where they sell new consoles and peripherals and focus on everything that was PS5, Xbox X, etc. from this generation to a certain point back. They could do it. That's the only way they survive. I'm not standing for this shit. I'm going to make a full-on physical media video. Unfortunately, Lindsay and I are like going away for the weekend for a couple days, but I do want to make something because, again, that's why the green screen's not on behind us, to feature the physical stuff that's behind me. This is my like quiet middle finger to the whole thing, but you guys know the deal. You guys know it. And what's disgusting about this is when we've been waiting for a collection of sorts to come out for some things. Imagine when that collection comes out and it's digital only. Like what happens when Castlevania releases the 3D collection and Legacy of Darkness continues to be a game that is locked on the 64 or on this digital collection that they could rip away from you. I mean, that game, when I inquired about it at the exchange, they only had a new copy, and that was $900. That new copy of that game is going to probably go up to like $1,200 by the end of the year. All these things are going to skyrocket in cost. It's going to be ridiculous. Appreciate you, Matt. Appreciate you. I didn't get to clean it up probably as much as I wanted. But I will tell you guys, I have a very quiet week. And I actually went and timestamped our Friday the 13th stream. And one thing I looked at in that was the where a lot of people swear by the and if you want to Google that and read a very funny debate on Reddit, I was literally about on the verge of pissing myself with laughter reading an exchange between two people and what they heard as far as it being and and it's one of those things. It's like if somebody tells you these are the words, then you kind of hear the words, but what you've always heard may be A, but the answer is B, and it doesn't equate to like B being the answer. very interesting. But the two people that were going back and forth on Reddit, it had me dying. So I will say, as we talked about, a lot of the older devs from Resident Evil ended up working for Squaresoft for Parasite Eve 2. And if you guys know the cut characters from Resident Evil 1, there was going to be a cyborg character, Belzer, I believe. There's a lot of cyborg stuff going on in this game, and it's almost like those devs that worked on this game decided that they were going to bring that shit back because it never got to be utilized in Resident Evil, and they used it in Parasite Eve. And I do not doubt there is some honesty to that situation. Even the way the guy's like gorilla like arm stance looks, if you Google it and you look at Belzer from Resident Evil 1, the concept art, it's very similar. Not as large and tanky. Like number 9 is still a tall, big dude, but like if you look at his stance, it's very similar. Torshek, I love it, bro. I love it. You're not wrong. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 9 with extra dip, a number 9, 2 number 99s, and 1 with cheese and a large soda. So we talked about this on the last live stream when it shows our boy over here, his leg is kind of missing from the knee down. So where my headspace is with this, I'm going to try to kill the active camo guy that grabs us and then go back and save it. So we don't have to ever go back and deal with that thing or this whole cutscene if we die. That's where my head's at. I know I kept being the insane person that kept running it back on Monday at the end. I just wanted to finish this game because I wanted to do something different tonight with you guys. I was excited for it. But the game gods decided otherwise and thought we needed more Parasite Eve tonight. And by Parasite Eve, I mean Parasite Eve 2. So there he is. To be fair, this guy wears one glove. He's got one full leg. It all fits. It all fits. Hee hee. I love that this dude still decided that we need to get shot. All right, what do I want to do? Do I want to just heal here before we go in? Why not? Let's see if we go in. Let's see if we can kill this guy. Go back and save and set ourselves up. So we knew this was going to happen. So yeah, this guy sucks. So my goal was to kill him. But I don't know if this game really wants us to be in this position. Looks like he's going to kill me regardless. And this gun did not really do it against him. So we're going to die here. So annoying. This is the most annoying part of this game. So no matter what, I feel like in this scenario, I've done my best to avoid that damage. He's still going to get us. We even blasted him with the Magnum, and it did not do that much damage. Oh, and we can't go back. Okay. Well, how about that? So we're kind of stuck right here. No matter what, we can't go back and save. So that throws off my entire plan as far as this is concerned. So no matter what, we're going to have to start from that section and go from there to the last boss. There's no killing this guy and going back. The game legit forces you to have to deal with that cutscene, dealing with this guy before you can go to the first set of the last boss, stage 1. That's great. Good for this game, man. This game is incredibly unbalanced. And with that being said, it can fuck right off. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. We keep the holy water on us. I can try to go with this gun against the first form. We have an opportunity once we complete the first form to switch, but this is kind of it. So we have to prepare ourselves. 20 rounds against this thing? I don't know if that's enough. We can see. This is going to be a whole testing the waters that you guys are going to have to watch me deal with here. We got an MP boost, a recovery 3. I guess what we're going to have to do right now is heal up and burn through all this shit. Then use a boost. This takes us to basically full health. And then if we look at MP boost 2, we can put this in here, and that gives us 2 of these for the first form. But this pigeonholes us to death with our 20 rounds to take out the first form. But let's test it out. Let's see how this thing performs against the first form of this boss. And we'll obviously load and deal with whatever fuckery we're going to have to deal with. So there he is. We at least avoid that damage. We'll go in and let's see what happens. What's up, Jonas? Welcome, welcome, my guy. This shit's just stupid. This boss is probably the worst last boss I've dealt with on stream ever. I don't think I've dealt with a worse. This is like the insanity of playing Friday the 13th on NES is what dealing with this boss is like. So I don't... I feel like we got that life drain off, but I don't think it connected. So I'm going to try to take out as many of these appendages as I can. Here comes the poison bullshit. See, I just want to target that. I don't know why that hits for 0. So we're already going to run out of ammo on this thing. So this is already a failed attempt. But that's okay. We're learning. We're going to learn it together. Oh, did my energy shot run out already? That's interesting. But to be fair, I don't think that second arm is that even spraying anymore. I don't know if it is. Okay, so now that's busted. So that's what it looks like when it's busted. Okay. So that's toast. We've taken out 2 appendages right now. So he shouldn't be able to spray us with that toxin anymore. But we only have 3 shots left. So that's it. That is it for our for our weaponry. So we're going to just restart this right now. So what we've learned, if we take those 2 out, we eliminate the poison. We need more firepower. I'm sorry to do this with you guys, but this is just part of the game. We burned through all of that. So I think realistically here, what we want to do, let's bring this out. Let's bring out the Spartan ammo. We'll do a ringers. That really changed the entire fight. Doing that and avoiding the poison status is huge for us. So let's bring out this. Let's do 2 of these. We'll keep this in for now. I don't know if we need this or if we should put a boost in here. Let's try a boost. I'll save it now, right before that fight, and we'll go from there. Well, I mean, not to let the cat out of the bag, Edgar, but considering what a great audience you guys always are, we're going to have to get back on Castlevania, and it's time to do Aria of Sorrow. Aria of Sorrow will be next. We will play through that and finish Numata. And I have something planned once we finish Numata that will be survival horror. You know, the way I look at it and the way I like to feature games for you guys is do something that is fringe on the, you know, on the overall topic here of what we play. So, do Aria once we finish Parasite Eve. I was hoping we were going to be able to play that today. Instead, we're stuck with this jabroni bullshit in this game. But after Numata, I got a lot of fun stuff planned. Once that's done, we're going to do another survival horror thing. And I think we're going to be kind of on our boat vibe. And that's all I'm going to say. We're going to be on our boat vibe. Playing one thing that is a staple of the channel, and playing another thing that's on the Dreamcast that is also a staple of the channel. Being survival horror. But it was going to be my summer boat vibe. That's cool. God, I love this game so much at the end. Take my advice, return to the parking lot after saving the soldier. Okay. I mean, we can look into it. You're talking about this guy once we go through all this? Because I don't think we can go back after we save him. Or do you mean like where we were in the tent? Next time. Okay. So you're saying when we get back after this attempt, if we have to. Well, to be honest with you, I wanted to see how that Magnum performed. And I want to see how this gun performs. Wow, that's the first time ever. That's the first time we made it through that section without getting grabbed. It's never happened. That was a first on the channel. And we did it. That's okay. It's okay. This is actually working out just fine. I want to test these different guns out and see what the plan is here. Now, is this section of the arm destroyed? It looks like it is. It totally is. That's 2 appendages down. Let's get that crotch. Let's get that crotch rocket. Now that's done. We've taken out 3 of the things right now. But are we going to have enough ammo to take out the tail and the rest of it? So I'm kind of gauging this right now based on what our ammo is, right? And being able to survive this and knowing, do I need to have a different gun, or are we going to be able to have enough ammo to survive this? So we're probably going to need more ammo to fight this guy the way I'm trying to do this. As you can see, this thing moves a lot faster. We're out of ammo as it is. See, even though I'm moving faster, so I probably need to go pyro there to hit that. So we're definitely going to need more. But we did take out 4 of the things. So you can kill me here. It's totally fine. So we're gonna need a different set of ammo for this fight. I don't know. Can we buy more though? So let's see. If we go back to the tent, let's just see. Oh yeah. And that's how it is. Like that's just part of the situation here. And what we're being told, the question is, can I go back? We're going to find out. I'm curious, can I hold more? I don't know if we can. So if we make space. Welcome, Hammond. Yes, indeed. So let's just, for the sake of this, let's move this. And I want to see if I can just buy another set of rounds here. Because the speed of this gun was working out well for us. So it only lets us hold that much. So the only other way we could do more handgun ammo is to bring out what we currently have on us in our inventory. Because no more Spartan can be purchased. We could rock out Magnum rounds and buy 10 more. This is interesting. This becomes such a battle of what you have and what you can carry. Airburst is maxed at 100. That's amazing. The thing about this, though, is it shoots so slowly. So for the sake of the stream, what we're going to do, we're going to go back. And somebody told me, who was it? And that was to go back. So let's see. Can we go back? Let's see if we can go back and see if there is an additional store to buy more things. Different things. Check the boxes. I did check prior. Now, you're telling me to go back towards... We'll see. We'll see if we can do that. The Magnum's good. We just don't have a ton of ammo for it, even if we buy Magnum rounds. What's going on? We're doing anti-green screen to feature the physical media collection behind us.
That's pretty awesome.
After Sony's bullshit, so.
Spite stream.
It is a spite stream. Lindsay said, I'm going to hashtag that right now. Say hashtag spite stream. That is what we're doing right now. Fuck you, Sony. About what?
Crazy bird lady currently.
Oh, is she out there right now? Oh, another one. You got to return them. After the blinded soldier cutscene, return to parking underground. Okay. I will do just that. So let's trigger that right now. I don't know if I can go back. But I guess we're going to find out. I guess if we go through that other door, we're at the point of no return. So once this cutscene triggers, we can go backwards. You're not taking my physical media away. All right, so here's the burned soldier. We are told it will not let us go back. Cyclone, I'm sorry. It will not let us go back. Unless we have to go through here and go through the other door. Okay, so let's see. Are we going to have to go through here? And then go through the other side, maybe. Aha. Isn't that some shit? So, there you go. Okay, we've never seen this, guys. So if we go through here and then make our first right, this is going to be where this shit is. Amanda's got it. Amanda's putting that hashtag out there. Let's go, fam. Yeah, I was kind of expecting today to be maybe a surprise Aria of Sorrow stream for you guys. But Monday did not end the way I expected to. So you are correct. We do now have all this additional shit right here. Holy shit. So we can load up on Hydra rounds. Okay. That changes things a bit. So what we could do on this first fight is go Hydra. And then put Spartan on here. Let's give a big shout out. I'm going to put a bunch of hearts for Cyclone for telling us to go back around and do this. This changes everything. It absolutely changes everything. This gives us 1,000 rounds to try to battle this son of a bitch with. So a bunch of free rounds here. Who would have thought? That's clutch. All right, now we're going to put a save state in right here. That's big, Cyclone. That's big. You may have saved us an hour of gameplay. We'll see. We'll see how I go about this here. That really changes everything for us. I'm going to do my best. If we can at least make it to that second form of Eve, and then I can switch over to air bursts, that might be the play. That might be how we get through this thing. I've dealt with a lot of last bosses in my age of playing games, but this one is it's a tad extra. It is a tad extra. And you guys know how I play. Like, we go through everything, we search everything, we collect everything. We'll get another one in right here to maybe save us, like, a little bit of backtracking. Oh, I'm missing the real deal. Jesus, man. Cyclone, we might have found out that you are the Oracle of Parasite Eve 2. No, we're going back. Don't you worry. I'm a man of the people. I listen. I do this for all you guys. As much fun as I have doing it, I have more fun doing it with all you. So we think we have something else to possibly purchase. Look at this. Are you shitting me right now? You got me raising an octave to a level I was... I'm going to ask you for one of these. Oh, whatever we have. Whatever.
Which would you rather? Share my pregnant snacks with your friends?
This is what Lindsay came in. This is some 6 months pregnancy snacks. Cheddar sour cream, guys.
They're avocado oil. So
Oh, they love that. Believe me, they're worried about them being an avocado.
they're Boulder. They're called Boulder chips.
Boulder chips, guys.
You can buy them anywhere. Maybe Boulder chips would like to sponsor you.
Boulder chips. If you're listening, no free ads. Shoot me a sponsor.
Good for pregnant people. Would you like a grapefruit Perrier or a plain?
Let's go grapefruit.
This is a house with flavored soda water right now.
You heard me. You heard me raise that. I wasn't lying. So this is more ammo. Let's pass on this. Don't 100% this or you'll be obsessed. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. Oh, shit. Did we just... Huh? Nothing. Nothing fun. I just killed us. I killed us. Because I saved over us having the other vest. Right? Did I totally save it over? Let me check. Let's go back and look real quick because I think on this one maybe not. I thought we bought a different armor. Nope. We saved over it, I think. Pretty sure we did. Because I think last time we bought the other armor that's better. So this time we forego getting that armor and now we're stuck with the psi suit. Because before I had the other one. Yep. So we're stuck psi suit. Well, that's on me. So we can at least look at different guns, I guess. I didn't put it in here, did I? Nope. Well, they do, but we're at a point where we'd have to go to B2 and slaughter. It's not the worst. That would cause us to take an elevator to B2. But everything might be locked out for us. And at least look. That elevator's closed. We do have enemies to fight in B2. We have to get around that jabroni, though. That's the one thing. That could be a play. So if that's what you guys want to see, if that's going to be the move, because our elevators to get to B2 right now are locked down to the south of us. You see that red X? That's locked out. We can go in here. I don't know if we're at the point of no return. Let's find out. I can at least look at the weapon situation for you right now. This is crazy. I can try to earn more cash. I'd be fine getting the other armor that we had. Because as you guys saw, the way we played that first form of that boss before the tummy opened up, we ran out of ammo. That was the only problem. Now we have 1,000 rounds, which should get us through that. Let's look at the guns that are available, right? We'll check that, and then we can see if we can go back and maybe kill some guys and unlock that other armor. The thing about that other armor, it has additional slots on the vest, so then we will be able to equip more things. I might be down for the armor over the gun. We'll see what guns are available here. Yeah, this is the same stuff that was available before. I think I currently have that. All right, this is different. The Javelin is a custom laser gun for the M4A1. That's 7,500. So this is the one different thing that we've seen. These items are all available back at the tent. The Javelin is something new. So we could spend the 7,500 on the Javelin and get this laser attachment. I don't know how good that is, if that's worth our time, right? So let's just see real quick if we can go and grind some more at the end here. But I feel like our only available option for an elevator is to go forward based on all these red X's. We're at least going to have to go into EOG territory and then take the elevator down. And you guys can tell me, if you think that Javelin is worth the 7,500 and it's going to slaughter the boss, I'll do it. So we're going to have to get around the active camouflage son of a gun to then get back to an elevator where we can then access B2. See, I thought when I saved it on Monday, I thought we saved it with that armor, and we probably did with the save file I deleted over, or saved over, excuse me. So once we do this, we're going to get grabbed by the guy, and I'm going to run towards the elevator behind him. Don't you love that you take damage from that gunshot? Yeah, I've seen that grenade launcher. We could at least work towards that other armor. So let's see. We have to go through here. We're going to have to deal with this crap. okay. We're all in it for the points. But let's see if once we get past this guy, if we can get past this guy, can we go down this elevator? See, this is the thing. When you get stun locked here, I'm not sure how we get that electric. See, we're like locked in for him grabbing us right now. See, this is just ridiculous the way this plays out. Do I just avoid him and go in here? So yeah, I don't think, guys, I don't think we can go back. I legit do not think we can go back from here. Like, I think once you get through this part, I don't know if we can get past. It's not going to let us go in that elevator. So I think this is totally gatekeeping us to go to EOG. So let's see what we can do. You can go back before entering the room with number 9. Take the elevator before the cutscene. Okay. So that would mean we go through here. We get shot. Yep. We have to go through this. We're going to avoid our boy here to our best ability. Oh, he's not even here yet. Okay. I don't think we have to worry about that. Or is it going to make us shoot all these things so we can get the points? Let's see. Okay, there's that. That's usually the animation where everything is out. So, all right, we're safe on that. We have Hydra equipped. We're now like 2,000 away. Wasn't it 1,250? Guys, I don't know. This is going to be a long grind. So we'll see. If we get to the point where we're getting more than 100, it might be worth our time. But right now, it ain't really looking that way. We'll see. We'll see if there's enough to kill. I mean, now this shit, this dude's the worst. I don't think we've killed one of these guys yet. I can't use any of my stuff right now. That should be worth like... Okay, that's good. That's 400. That's great. That puts us at 11,000. Let's go to the breeding room. Let's see what we got cooking in here. Jeez, I mean, talk about EOG and making you fight for it. That is what they have us doing right now. This is a battle. Now, there's going to be enemies in here. Of course. This guy, we've never killed one of these yet. I tried. This might be the worst enemy in any game I've ever played. Right when I was about to cast it, she went into her sad stance. There it is. This is real life, guys. This is what we're dealing with in this at the end. This is going to be worth a lot. So that's fine. Wow, 2,500. And we get a protein capsule out of it. Holy shit. That's huge. Okay. That actually gives us enough for buying the armor. Dare I see what's in this next? We now have enough. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. We can take him out. Take that out. Use that. We'll heal up. Okay, we're at well enough for the armor. We can push this and go to the operating room. And then the operating room at least leads us to a box and a save. But if we just want that armor, that's actually not bad, guys. That's not bad. We can afford the armor. We wiped out these two areas. Going back, I don't know if I really need to wipe out these other ones if our goal is to just get the armor. So let's push. What do you guys think? Should we just push? Is pushing the vibe? Should we just go for the armor and move forward? Or dare I venture into the operating room? We have free ammo. Let's see. Let's see what the deal is. That was pretty good. We wiped out enough to have the money. More cash. You guys are saying more cash. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We'll continue the push. We do it for the stream. I love that these assholes' bodies are still on the ground. That's something I always wanted to see in old Resident Evil games. When you kill, like, a zombie, for them to still be laying there. Well, we have to load Spartan now. Make a poll. I debated on it. So there's still going to be something in here. not so special. And now we can't cast anything right now until this wears off. Or until we get shot again. Oh, Parasite Eve 2. You are a pain in the ass. Oh, I got it off right before it got me. Well, if they're dead, they're dead. If we actually had the head blown off, that would be a vibe. That should be it. All right. I'm debating on grabbing another memory card and popping it in here for another save. I'm not lying. I am dead ass. Yes, they do. They do make very odd sounds. Yeah, let's save over this one. We can always go back to that tent one if necessary. Here, guys, give me 1 second. I'm not pausing for the cause. Okay. This is it right here. I think we're locked in. I'm going to get that armor. We're going to go back and see our boy. I don't know if these last two areas, if that's really worth me getting the kills in. We did just save it. We have an unlimited set of ammo. I don't want to burn through more Spartan right now because we have to pay for that. So why don't we do this? Let's head back. Let's go see our boy. Let's get that armor. We'll re-up on the ammo as well. And I think we're going to be in a decent position. The thing about getting the armor for us is going to be the number of slots on the armor. You lose MP, but you gain HP. And I think that's worth it for us. Do the last rooms. You're pushing it. Mike, what is up? Welcome, welcome. Mike 2218. Mike D, what's going on, buddy? All right, we can check the last couple rooms. We did just save. If this ends up killing us, it's not a big deal because we can load it right here. I don't know if we have more of those guys or more of the number 9s, okay? I'm a man of the people. See, I try to move out of that. It makes it next to impossible. Because then we're locked in on this. He's going to hit us again. Oh, thank Christ. He missed both times, but god damn it, we can get a heal in. Listen, if we die here, it's not a big deal because we just saved before this room. You're definitely cooked, though, for this being your idea. I'm just the asshole that went along with it, so... The fact that they have these turrets in here is such ass. Look, she's so fatigued she can't even load her fucking gun. There it goes. Now we're in deep shit. You always got to get that save in. We'll take more of that. That's fine. All right, we got one more area to clear out. For the sake of the stream, I'm doing this for all you people. You guys have been here with me through thick and thin. Yeah, that legit did happen. He did get in trouble a little bit with the wifey. I do love that it only wants to target like 2 of the things. I don't even care when it comes to this. Let's just kill the son of a bitch. It's okay. We'll take the knock here. Take another one. We're going to have to reload. Take one more. Love this game. We're having fun. The best part about all this is you still... Do I like Parasite Eve one more? 1,000,000,000%. No disrespect to all my Parasite Eve 2 lovers here. I feel like this game is a bit unbalanced towards the end. It is what it is. But here we are. Good seeing you, Chris. Okay, guys. We have now cleared up all of the available areas to get more BP. There's only one thing to do from here. We got to make our way back. All this backtracking makes more sense if you have a special item which gives you more loot for battles. Interesting. Yeah, I do feel like the soundtrack in this one is a bit lacking. It is what it is. But you know what the good news is? We have rum. Guys, we have rum tonight. And after I laid into the death of physicals on Sony devices for the first like 20 minutes of the stream, go back and listen to my rant if you want to. If not, it's going to be the longest timestamp of intro that I've ever had on this channel. And my Italian nature is very long-winded, but that definitely will take the cake. So I apologize to everybody, but I also had to let that off my chest. And that is why we have no green screen tonight to feature all the beauty behind me. I saw a dude on the channel's Instagram page that just happened to pop up on my feed. And the guy was showcasing his Case Logic book of games and saying, this is what they want to kill. This is what they want you to not have, right? Because it's messed up, right? Even if you buy something digitally, you should always have the ability to re-download it. And when they take that away from you, that is truly why it's only called a license. And that's going to be the verbiage that they're going to have to implement from here on. It's a license. You have a license to own the game. And it's not like you really own anything. So... Now the question is, can I destroy these also? So we don't have to worry about taking the knock? Or are these going to repopulate? I mean, it is that whole thing, and that's one thing I love about social media and the internet in general, is people are so easily able to let that off and be like, hey, remember when you said this forever ago and you were like, F you Xbox during the PS4 era? Well, it's like I said in the beginning, you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. And that's where we're at with Sony right now. And the backlash is real. The backlash is real. You know, you guys have listened to me be pissed off about the fact that Castlevania Adventure is stuck on Wii, you know? And my Wii that has that downloaded, the drive, I think it's something to do with the power, actually, and not a disk drive issue or anything like that. I think it's a power issue with that one now. I talked to my brother about it for a little bit. If I can get that fixed, we can at least go back and play that game. But that's a game that hasn't been featured in any collection, and it is legit just stuck on Nintendo Wii. You hate to see it. But that's how some of this shit goes. All right, so there's our save. I know, I'm reaching my villain arc. You're still a hero in my eyes, Kevlar Vest. Don't you worry, bro. Okay. So here we go. I can now buy this armor. We're going to do this, right? Here, actually, before I buy anything here, let's do the smart thing. Let's get another save in. I'm debating on if I want to swap memory cards. I keep saying that. I don't want to be fucked. We'll leave tent where it's at, and we'll save over this one. Triangle gives you info. So even when I look at the armor, I can hit triangle for info. I didn't know that. Let's see if he's right. How about that? What's medical inspection? Special features. Opponent. Oh, that gives you the HD display. Okay, so you're gonna get the not HD, the hit point display. Well, that's cool. So this is what we had when we went in last time. So let's buy that now. Man, this is like 2 hours in. So we do lose MP. We get 3 more attachments, and we get a plus 60 for that. Yeah, the thing, I didn't even know that happened with them ripping like 500 movies off of their service, which was brutal. But legit at this point, I'm just like, I'm sadly not surprised. And if you guys saw the thumbnail, I put her on there with the M4A1 with the grenade launcher attachment, because that's kind of how I think I'm going to fight Eve version 2. So our inventory's full, huh? You guys remember Redbox? Any Redbox users on here? Might use this to get the ammo. We have more of these to pick up. We're going to want that anyway. Can I pick up more of that or no? Oh, those were the days, man. When you'd get that envelope, it was the best. So I want to see, can we grab more of this? Can we go 500 Hydra, or is it going to gatekeep us at 500? So it's saying it's full, so we can't buy more Hydra. So Spartan, we're going to have to buy more Spartan ammo. I might leave those where they are and then bring over a MP boost. Just one singular MP boost. I think there's still one blockbuster, unless it closed recently, that's still working. So there's that. Can max that out. Okay, so 100 is maxed out for the airburst. In Oregon, there you go. Amanda knows. And if you guys haven't, please sub to Amanda. She's been awesome as we battle through Parasite Eve 2 here. She honestly kept me going for the last boss fight on the previous stream. That was awesome. Okay, so here we are. We brought over... I guess we have to do this. Put an MP boost in here. And this might be it. This might be our setup. I could lose the Magnum. I don't know if we're going to actually use it on this fight. But let's leave this the way it is now, and let's make our way towards EOG. And then we can see what we can do. I feel like we've done all the stuff we can do right now to prepare ourselves and get ourselves in the appropriate condition to go against the final boss and make some noise here. I am going to do what I did previously, and that is destroy as many of the appendages as possible before opening the chest. That should make the second fight with Eve a little bit easier. I learned from online when I looked a couple things up after our stream on Monday, if you destroy more appendages on the initial boss before you get the Eve transformation, the hit points on Eve are dramatically less. So we'll see. And now we can still go back from here, right? Let's double check. Yes, we can. So I can save again before we go, in case we have to go back and putz around with anything else. So one more save. And let's do this thing. I want to put this to bed. I do not like quitting on any game. There's only been one. There's two games, actually, we never completed that we started streaming. And one was Fort Solace, which was the Mars walking simulator. And the second, and I would love to revisit it, I never got around to continue playing it, and that was Conscript, which is the World War I survival horror trench battle game. And that's a cool ass game. I don't know if anybody else has played that, but Conscript is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. It's like playing a 16-bit survival horror game. I guess we're gonna have to heal twice here, which I don't want to do. Try to get our health back. And did we have... We didn't. Okay. I could have grabbed one of those colas. We haven't used one of those. But let's just go into this thing and see what we can do. We're going to stick with this. Yeah, I have some of those games. I mean, I could use it now, but that gives us a full heal when we use it. So I'm going to wait. Let's see if we can get through this first fight. And depending on where our health is, we'll use it then. This shit's tough. It's a tough game. Skip all these cutscenes. Not during the fight? Okay. So if we have to use it, we'll use it after the boss fight. And the good news is we don't have to worry about the hit point loss here. We already got it, though, from getting shot. I love that they handicap you with getting shot by our boy and take all those hit points away from you. What a sick game. And sick, I actually mean mentally sick. Oh, come on. We've only done it once. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Lock and load. It's time. It's time. Ah. So cheap. And I didn't even get the reload. Okay, that section's done now. We've taken out both shoulders and the midsection here. See if we can get to that tail. Let's get our energy shot back. Should have probably waited a little bit for that. Trying to get to that backside area. Even with how slow this thing moves, it's so hard to get there. Look at this. Look how much this boss fight changes based on what we've done thus far. Well, that puts us in a bad position now, doesn't it? I guess we could use one of these and at least get our healing back. She's really slowing us down here. We'll probably have to cast energy shot again. You're all sorts of busted right now. And this is such a slow burn to go through all of this to then have basically 2 more forms of this boss to go to. What we're going to see, we're going to try to take out this next tail. Then we're going to focus on the head and then the neck. Fuck. Can't see shit. So I guess you split the tails and then you have to do it again. Come on, Toots. Wake up. All right, that is out. See, I didn't expect that to still be able to fire off once we did. Oh, it grows back. All right, let's just work on the head. I'm over this. I tried to move. We got to pray for a miracle here that we're going to be able to take the head and then get to the... There goes that. Now, the only other big news about having this gun equipped is that you move much, much faster with it. Oh, that's bullshit. What? Are you kidding? Oh, dear God. We were doing well there. I think we might have to avoid taking out the tails and just focus on the shoulders and the crotch, then go for the head based on how much ammo we have. Oh, this boss is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. What is our Spartan situation? So is all this maxed out? Hydra's at 500. Spartan's at 500. It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to let this deter us. We're going to feel this thing out. I legit think I aggressively want to take out the tails as well. But I think we wasted so much ammo doing that. If we can just get the chest to open up after the shoulders and the head and the crotch, then we should do that. And I hate saying crotch. I don't know if we want to move that out or not. Yeah, when we get to the second form, so when we did this on Monday, when we took the thing out, we just battled it. At the tail end of the stream, we got to face the second form, and we ended up basically running out of healing, and then our grenade rounds were toast. So this form, we're going to try to rock it out with the burst 9mm and get through it with that, and then switch guns and then use the grenade rounds against the second form. Yeah, the reload is brutal. The reload on that will fuck you up. And that's kind of what I dealt with on Monday night, was the reload kind of jamming me up. So if we can get past that in this first fight and then switch guns, we have more of a window against Eve than we do against this thing. That's fine. That's not going to hit us. We should be able to get the second shoulder here. There's that. Now let's go down below. Try to avoid this. There's that shake. There's the drop on that. Those butt cheeks. You got a butt cheeks in the front cheeks. I got way too aggressive there. That's okay. We're going to try to get past this. My girl's tired. She gets a little tucky. It's hard battling these clowns. Oh, I thought I moved down quick enough. All right, those two are out. Let's move back up top. I'm not even going to worry about the tails right now. We took out 3 things thus far. Let's heal. And let's get another energy shot, ready to rip. It's fine. There we go. So we're kind of relearning our whole strategy against this thing right now. See, I feel like I'm beyond that, and I'm not. She moves so much faster without the M4A1. I'm liking this. I'm liking where we're at. Minus this. We're going to get hit by this. Total game changer. I just don't want to run out of ammo. We're going to be fucked if we run out of ammo. See, that's bullshit. I got hit by the residual of that. We're currently blind. We're gonna just try to avoid this hit. And now is the time that we need to use. We don't want that. So our MP boost, we're kind of fucked on that until this goes away. So I guess you can still work on these other body parts right here. Oh, come on. That's the exact shit we don't need. We're going to use that now. We're going to do another energy shot here. Oh, I have to stop not moving. Like, I want to get that hit, and when I stop, we're getting the residual off that knock here. And there's the blind. It's okay. We still have enough powers active right now. This shouldn't be a big deal. Education, I hear you. I wish I had better options right now. We're kind of stuck with where we're at. See how much more damage we have to deal with this son of a bitch. Oh, come on. At least we did not get hit by blind there. That's huge. Another heal. We should be able to unload here. Let's get another energy shot active. We're getting low on ammo, guys. That's okay. Good magic is still active. Just have to dodge these attacks. I don't want to waste more on another. There we go. We're safe. And it's back. Let's just waste one. Don't want to let this energy shot go to waste here. Come on, open up. There you go. And if you guys saw the thumbnail, you know damn well I used this arena. Oh, that's so annoying. We're going to have to use a capsule anyway. Later, Justin. Thank you for being here, my guy. Appreciate you. We're going to use a heal and ignore being blind right now. We're just going to run. I can try to aim at it manually. Not worth it. Not worth wasting the rounds. Thomas Sweeney, what's going on? Welcome, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good on your end. It is hot, hot, hot on the western side of the state. We let that reload be the reason that we got hit there. We're just going to dodge these attacks right now. This fight takes a drastic change when we've done what we've done thus far. We have one more of these, one more heal before we're out of MP. All right, let's go. Now is the moment of the truth. Let's get the fucking hype in the chat. We're going to switch guns. We're going to reload everything on our vest. And Famalam, we are going to hope and pray for a dub against Eve. Raise those glasses up. Let's get nuts. It's time to survive. It is time to put this thing to bed. Can we do it? Can we do it? I wish I could go back and save right now. Unfortunately, that is not the way. Oh. Huge. Huge. Okay. What we're going to do, just for the sake of it, where we are right now, There's no sense into holding on to this any longer. Did I not grab the protein capsule? You can't make this shit up. Man, I love making things harder for myself, don't I? All right, now we got to switch guns. Oh, the protein capsule's on me. Well, let's use that right now. We're just going to use it. This is going to give us 5 more hit points and give us a full heal. This is what it comes down to. We now have 185 hit points. All right, so right now with our attachments, we have the Holy Water, which is a minus 25% against attacks. That's a nice buff. We got the Air Burst. We have our M4A1 and ammo ready. We have all of our ringers. We have 4 ringers and a recovery 3. I don't really know what else we can do. I need to stand up before I do this. I have to lock in. Nobody go anywhere. I just need to stretch my legs and get my mind right. Yes, it is. It is a reference to Meta from part 1. Jeez. Oh, man, guys. Fellow fanatics, I mean, we're locked in. I look at this right now. I look at our inventory. We have all of the air burst rounds that we could ask for. We have 4 ringers, which is a full heal and a full MP. We know this boss is a little bit more manageable, but we did take out the crotch, the head, the neck, and the 2 shoulders. So hopefully this thing's HP is maybe around like 7,000 as opposed to 10,000 is what it goes into. So when we fought it last stream and when we made it to this part, it had 10,000 hit points because we only did the head, the neck, and the chest, and the chest doesn't count, I don't think. It's just like where you have to fire at. And we are in a very tight spot. We burned through all of our healing. We had no MP left to give. I'm nervous as shit about this. I wish I saved all of the hip attachments for this armor. I feel like that's the biggest hack that you can do. If you saved all of your hip pouches for this, you could probably end up with 4 more slots, 4 or 5, and that would be a godsend at this point. But here we are, Holy Water. That's a nice buff. We got our air burst for grenade launcher. We have assault rifle ammo, a recovery 3, and 4 ringers, which is HP and MP. My goal was to go against this thing with the air burst rounds. I don't think we have enough of these mongoose rounds to kill this thing. And I don't really feel like attempting to try that right now is the move. So, like, we could try to do it. I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's enough meta SP rounds to kill Eve on this form. And look at this. Welcome to Rookie. Cyclone, thank you so much for your support, and I appreciate you finding the channel. That's huge. We have a new member. Everybody raise your glasses for our new member. Cyclone has moved on to rookie status. Let's go, baby. All right. Well, all we can do now is lock the fuck in, guys. That's all we can do. We have to lock in. How are we feeling right now? I wish right now you could go back and we could at least go and save again right now, because I would. There we go. Sadly, we can't. So if you look at the thumbnail, this is the background on the thumbnail. I had to do something for this finale. I have a fun-ass time designing those and making them. I've come a long way. And you guys are the best support system anyone could ask for when they're battling through the nonsense that is Parasite Eve 2. On physical. On physical. We're playing on a PlayStation 1 back when they still made discs. That's going to be the ongoing joke for forever. All right. Oh my God, I can't believe this shit. Just please, 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 let's put this to bed. I'm not using it. I'm out of here. How do we get out of here? Can you actually leave? Can you imagine if you could actually leave right now? Should we try? I don't think I've ever tried. Did we try last live stream? You know it's not going to let us. It looks like the door's unlocked, but is it? But is it? Is this the door? Should I even try it? What if we try it? So the door is right here. Nope. I think I did try this last time. Let me out of here. Let me save one more time. I don't want to fight that thing again, ever. Not with these stats. Good grief. You guys don't often see me get stressed to this level on anything, but this game is pushing me to my, like, comfortable status on stream. I feel like you owe somebody an ass whooping. Yes, I do. I actually felt like this fight was a bit more fair than the last one, and I don't want to say that out loud. But we do have the air burst this time. Those things hit for about 250 each. the reload is going to be the main concern. We ran out of these last fight, and I was just using our M4A1 rounds. It's all about this girl hanging on by the seat of her pants, quite literally. One of the few spoken words in the game. Lock and load, motherfucker. Lindsay just said, by the way, the noises down there are nutty. I don't know what she's hearing, but I'm all for it, baby. Okay, guys, let's lock and load. There we go. Lock and load and get swiped right to our underpants. That's fine. You can do that all day. I'll play this game of attrition with your ass. Yep. Not today, Satan. That's fine. Oh, come on. I'm taking the heal here. Oh, come on. Come on. What? Ah. Perfect time to use that. You ass. We're confused. I can't aim for shit right now. We got to use that metabolism to cancel that out. We'll take the hit there. That's fine. That's so cheap. Kind of stun locked there for a second. We're going to get caught here. I don't have enough ammo. Yep. We had to do it. We had to do it. I'm all confused, so my controls are all messed up right now, just so you know. I'm fine with taking the damage. We gotta get our ammo back. We're getting close. We gotta avoid the mimics here. There goes that. It's okay. That's keeping us alive. Gotta get out of here. I can't use my shit here. Fuck. There we go. That helps. These mimics are going to be the death of me. Fuck's sake. This is what it comes down to. Let's fucking go. No healing items left. Nothing left. You've never seen me this unhinged before on this stream, but after that, let's go. Let's go. That's what you get on this channel. That's what you get on this channel. Ah! Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. You have. Yes, you have. You've seen me at like 3 o'clock in the morning playing Manhunt. Oh, my Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Parasite Eve 2. Is this a wrap? Is this a wrap? Get the hype in the chat right now. Is this a wrap? Bro. Bro, are you serious? Oh, did we do it? Oh. Oh, she's definitely going to be like, what is his problem? Come on, you only have one leg, bro. How are you still awake? I gifted myself. I saw that. That's the most incredible thing I've seen on stream. Oh, my Lord. Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh, my gosh. Let's go. If this guy thinks we're going to bang, he can forget it. Cartooning with Chris, easily the best thing I've ever seen. That was absurd. Gifted membership to myself. Let's go. I'm putting the cheers in the chat for that. Get the cheers going. Oh my gosh. Finally. Finally. See, Bashed has vanquished Parasite Eve 2. Amanda, you legit are amazing. Thank you so much. He's going after it with one leg. It's easier for him to slide in, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, did we do it? Are you serious? Holy shit. What a battle, fam. What a battle. I can't even. This was insane. I like how it just goes straight to credits. This game is not easy. I will say that. The end of this is absolutely diarrhea dog shit in your undies. Holy cow. What a battle. What a battle. You guys just watched me complete this for the first time. I played this game a decent amount on handheld. We picked up the physical. It was part of an unboxing. I was excited to do it on OG hardware. Which, I mean, what a time to be alive, right? As we talk about OG hardware, the way the stream started. God damn. You can't make it up, can you? You can't make it up. We got through it. It was a battle. I mean, the end of this game is insane. It's an insane process to get through, but we made it. We made it through it somehow, some way. The way that finished, regardless, I had burned through what was left. That life drain, by the way, shout out to you guys for telling me to upgrade to get the life drain. Without it, I think the mimics would have killed us. When they do the mimic attack, when you saw the translucent Eves that were on there, the one did 999 damage and we wiped it, and then they kept spawning more. Eventually we took them out, and then we ended up popping her head and her attacks became more erratic, and we just kept rocking out the air burst and powered through. Somehow, some way, we made it through to the end. Spoiler alert, Kyle is Douglas from the past. The hint is they both lost a leg. Remember, Douglas has a peg leg. Holy shit, that's all sorts of crazy. Is that something we find out from New Game Plus? Groovy Retro, let me know. I will say this game, compared to the first, it dropped so much of the RPG stuff and lost a whole lot of OST. Okay, the OST in this was meh. You know, it was a forgettable soundtrack, which is crazy because I remember when we were playing Parasite Eve 1 EX mode around Christmas time and into the new year when we were battling through the Chrysler building. Kevlar even said, "This, I want to buy the soundtrack. Like, the soundtrack is great." So Douglas was the old man with the dog. He was the old man with the dog in Dryfield. Not sure how that all shakes out. Uh-oh, here comes Linz. Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so we have new things we can buy. Holy shit. Well, we can save over this now. That's fine. Oh my gosh, we did it. And that's it. And that's it. Are you crazy? Are you crazy enough to say it is? We have to after party. We have to after party. Do you guys want to after party with me? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Let's go. Let's go. We have to do final thoughts here. We have to do final thoughts, okay? We're going to let this play for a minute. Let everybody get caught up to where we are. Because I'm gonna have to after party with this crew. And when I after party, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything Parasite Eve related because I'm going to need a break. I'm going to need a break. How on earth did we do it? How on earth did we do it, bro? Oh my gosh, we fucking did it though. We did it. Shout out to you guys for forcing me to go back and battle through some of these cyborgs that we didn't kill to get the BP necessary for the additional slots in our armor and the BP to buy said armor. Cyclone, you were huge in that. You were basically Oracle tonight telling us, hey, go back. You can do it this way. You probably saved us without having an after party. I would have probably been playing this thing until 1 o'clock in the morning trying to complete it again, just trying to finish up this last boss. That was epic. Thank you so much for your insight. Guys, in a day that was filled with funk from Sony, We kicked it back on a PlayStation 1, playing on disc, and finished up Parasite Eve 2. I hate not completing things. This has been probably the hardest game that we've ever battled through at the end of on stream. I don't think there's been anything that has been nearly as challenging as this to complete. So I'll give it that much love for being that difficult. But I will say this right now. That was awesome. I'm so glad we did it. We're going to after party. I'm going to create a new stream. Okay. I will do that now as we putz. Let's put this on option. So, oh, that's kind of boring. But it is what it is. We're going to have to after party. We have to do it. We have to do an after party. What's it going to be? What am I going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I got a plan. It's going to be totally ridiculous. It's going to be something different than we've after partied on for the longest. Oh my gosh. How is this real life? How is this real life? Parasite Eve is toast. Parasite Eve 2, excuse me, is toast. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? I'm going to go back and look at previous thumbnails. That's a good option. That's not a bad option. No one wants that. That would be a bit of a mess. Oh. This could be fun. This could be fun and absurd and everything we need to do. What time is it? Okay. I think I know what we're going to do. I'm not going to make this a vote. I'm just going to do it. We're going to switch consoles. We're going to do the whole thing. I will drop the link in the chat right as I make it. This is just going to be its own thing. Let's schedule this. I'm going to make it. That's odd. These are in 15-minute increments. I'm going to make it for 11:30 today. Done. Okay. You guys are going to see what we're about to do. It's unhinged, but it's what you would expect out of this channel. Okay. It is not Countdown Vampires. Here you guys go. Here's the link. I'm going to switch consoles. I'm going to get all this set up. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody that's here. Amanda, amazing. Thank you so much. Edgar, Kevlar Vest, Cyclone, Groovy, Torshek, Cartooning, Dan, Matthew Green, Adrian, Webb, Thomas, DeKitty, Justin, Mike, Stone Rose, Education, Jonas, Hammond, Ed Rob, Sting, Kai, and anybody I missed. Thank you guys so much. Parasite Eve, what a banger. I don't have it in me to figure out the redirect thing, but that is the link. I'm going to end the stream now. I hope to see you guys on the after party. I'll get it all figured out, and I will see you there. Parasite Eve 2 is in the books. Thank you guys so much for battling through with me. If you haven't already hit that like button, please do so. And I look forward to seeing you on the after party. It's going to be a time. Yeah, it's like rating myself. That's right. I will see you there. If not, just go to my page, click on that. I will get better at redirecting on YouTube and all that stuff in the future. And I can't wait. What a banger. Thank you guys so much. Parasite Eve 2 completed. I will see you at the after party. I'm Cbash31. And until a short, quick few, stay safe out there. Let's go, baby. Let's go.